For more than 500 years, the Gothic Martini Tower has cast its shadow over the city of Groningen, which lies in the far north of the Netherlands, near the edge of our continent. Known among some locals as the Old Grey One, the tower and adjoining church started as a Catholic place of worship, but was converted in the 16th century Reformation when the city, like much of this country, turned to Calvinist Protestantism. Today, however, the university city of Groningen, pronounced with the typical Dutch G as Groningen, is one of the most secular cities in the Netherlands. The people here are known for being direct, down-to-earth, and somewhat stoic, but due to the large student population, they can also be festive, daring, and innovative, to a point where they are sometimes perhaps too eager to renew and break with traditions. Groningen is the center and beating heart of its surrounding province, which bears the same name, and whose flag takes on a type of Scandinavian design, to clear away any misunderstanding about the northern character of this place. The colors green and white represent the city itself, and are often seen accompanied by a black two-headed eagle on Groningen's coat of arms. Dutch is a Germanic tongue of the Low Franconian sub-branch, and the only official language here spoken by most inhabitants. There exists nevertheless an original local vernacular, which is also Germanic, but belongs to the Low Saxon dialects, and has a lot in common with the language variants across the German border, less than an hour's drive away to the east. The local dialect these days is mostly confined to rural areas, and is increasingly rare in urban Groningen, which in the province is known simply as stad, meaning city. Like so many settlements around or linked through waterways to the North and Baltic seas, Groningen was a member of the Hanseatic League, an influential trade confederation in the High and Late Middle Ages. Later on, in the early modern period, Groningen became part of the wealthy Dutch Republic, which was eventually transformed into the Kingdom of the Netherlands after the defeat of Napoleon. The city's combined focus on commerce and knowledge has proven to be a recipe for success throughout the centuries, something that is reflected in some of the city's lush architecture. Like often seen in this part of our continent, red bricks are a preferred building material in Groningen, and most of its historical buildings show a characteristic Northern European style of a specifically Dutch subtype. The lighter strata in between the bricks are sometimes referred to as bacon layers because they resemble the lard in pork meat. A local specialty is thoroughly dried sausage, spiced alongside other condiments with a hint of cloves. Widely enjoyed are also the Northern European favorites of deep-fried fish and succulent herring, served here in the Dutch fashion, straight from a vat of salty water, uncooked, preferably with a handful of chopped onion. Groningen is a provincial capital of cobblestones, red bricks and proud facades, built around two large market squares and connected to Europe and the world by land, air, and not to forget, a system of canals that has brought the city great wealth over the centuries. An urban center whose skyline is dominated by three peaks: the tower of the so-called A Church, the tower of the university building, and of course the Martini Tower, whose old grey body has withstood countless episodes of turmoil and violent conflict. The last time when Canadian forces liberated the city, from Nazi occupation less than a month before the end of World War II in Europe. A monument depicting St. George and the Dragon, commemorating this war of wars, stands at the foot of the tower on the Martini graveyard, which, unlike its name suggests, no longer contains graves, but is a quiet green oasis inside the busy city center. Nevertheless, archaeologists have discovered many human remains here over time, some of which showed that this location has been inhabited since at least 400 years before the start of our calendar. Ages go by, but Groningen does not seem to get tired. Each new generation works, learns, and celebrates on, just like the generation before it. People come and go, people die and are born, in a place near the fringe of Europe, while up there in the sky, an old tower keeps watching over a city of which it is the eternal custodian.